Good world.
Yo,
It's your boy Eddie D and
Dave ID, aka the V.
yeah, you're now tuned in to Smokyn Wyrdz.
Welcome.
Let me goddamn go ahead and get right. Let me get right. I need $1 because I ain't got nothing to roll up on. Old school shit. Y'all know how this shit goes. Then look, get your dollar out. Oh, I gotta get the dollar. I got the paper right here.
They bring it on the bacon.
Yeah.
Dollar bill.
But what's today's word, man?
Today's word, well,
really,
this will bring in. It's all about that dollar bill there. Well, it's only one way to get that dollar. Work, grind, purpose.
Which one trumps the other?
That dollar comes from all three of them. But which one would you say? What order would you put the three? Work, grind, purpose. Purpose, work, grind. Grind, work, purpose. I mean, in a manner of speaking, they all mean the same thing. But could one outweigh the other?
Go in on their ass.
In my opinion, I'd say purpose will be first, grind will be second, work will be third, in my opinion. And I say it because of this. In order for there to be a grind, there has to be a purpose. And that purpose,
in order for it to be work,
you got to have a grind within you.
Okay.
So,
okay, I like that.
The purpose is not mine or yours. The purpose came from the Creator.
The gift you was chosen with.
Gift you was chosen with.
Yeah, gift that you was chosen with.
Because at the end of the day, it's what
chose you. You was a chosen one out of a million motherfucking sperm.
It's what allows you to eat, what allows you to drink, what allows you to live, what allows you to enjoy life, what allows you to get what you want out of life.
Talk your shit.
Work.
Nigga.
Purpose. Grind.
Let's go.
What drives you? Is it that next meal? Is it that next high? Is it the next step up?
Get on their ass. Get on their motherfucking neck.
Is it the kid's future? Is it your future?
Woo.
But that girl that be expecting you to come home every night? What about that child that's expecting you to do right so that they know what to do? They walking in your footsteps. For what purpose?
Let's go.
Because they trying to see how you work. Because you feed them, you take care of them, you put the roof over their head. So you gotta know something about it. You gotta have some grind about you. And why do most kids say when they grow up they want to be just like daddy? Because daddy moving with his purpose.
There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew that pop of that shit was coming. I knew that pop of that shit was coming.
They're like the leaves on the rose that is you. Like, they make up your essence. They make up your character. Like the petals on your strands. Like, they're part of your character. How much you got determines how much you get out of all three. So it starts with what's your purpose. Your purpose is to teach. Your purpose is to grow. And your purpose is to produce. There ain't a man alive that ain't doing one of the three in unison, by choice, by habit, or by necessity. Because some live for pleasure.
Yep.
Some work for pleasure. Some grind for pleasure.
That's true.
But I will admit, the only ones purposed for pleasure are purposed to fail. my kings, my
But
queens.
what about the positive thing?
Positive thing is
and pleasure, though, because you got pleasure is a good thing. People find happiness in
those who pursue
the purpose.
The work for the kingdoms. Oof. Your kingdom, their kingdoms, your children's kingdoms.
The ones making the sacrifice. They found purpose in they found happiness.
Generational
pleasure.
wealth.
Ooh, they found pleasure in the grind, in the work.
The work became the grind became the purpose.
No, the kids became the purpose. The kingdom became the purpose. That's why they found pleasure in the work and the grind.
It goes deeper. What did it take to get them kids? You had to put work in with that lady. And you had to grind for every diaper. You had to grind for every prenatal vitamin. You had to grind for every second of that 9 months in that pregnancy. She had to grind to get him out.
Yeah, you right. Now you ain't lying about
she
that.
She some work that day. Because that was her God-given purpose.
Oh my goodness. That shit funny though, but that's real. That's real shit. Well, that boy going, you hitting on something today. So you hitting on something today.
That D.
You hitting on something. You fired up, nigga. That nigga fired up.
So that little brother be can see.
That nigga crazy. That nigga fired
That night you went up in there and you did your motherfucking purpose, nigga. You put your work in.
Yeah.
You grinded them guts. What's good, Junior?
But yeah, I get what my nigga saying, but on the point though, purpose is something good that God gave us. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. My point of view on that shit is purpose is something good that God gave you. It's give you life. It's the purpose, it's the reason why you wake up every day. Because of a purpose. You still hanging around, you still here after all the people that came and gone because you have a purpose. You have a mission that has not been completed. Then when you look at grind, that shit right there is what make you hungry. When you get up every day and you put yourself into something, that is called a grind. I don't care if you practicing, you running, you working, you cooking, you cleaning, it's grinding. Because grinding, that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort because people can get up every day and go through the motion. Let's get it. They go through the motion. That means they just do this shit repeatedly to where it's embedded in their DNA and their chromosomes where they do this shit, don't even know they be doing it. That's going through the motion. But a person that know their purpose puts in the work, that to me equals the grind. But like bruh said, they got the purpose and they got the grind that equals the work. So vice versa, it's the same scenario, but it's really, if I had to organize it, I think grind come last because work is something that we all need. You have to work on your purpose, and that what comes the grind, what equals the grind, because you grinding every day, happy, pain, suffering, not feeling good. You know you got drama, other shit. You want to give up, you want to quit, but you get up every day and you hit the grind mode. Grind mode, man. You going to get it, and you sacrificing something. That means I ain't gonna eat today because I know my kids gotta eat. Oh, but they say Eddie, that sacrifices. But at what you doing in the moment of your sacrificing, you grinding. Because if you notice, when you're grinding, you're only thinking about the purpose. The purpose is what you doing. So you're not thinking about food when you grinding. You're not thinking about motherfucking your mama or somebody else when you thinking about your kids. When you're grinding for your bills, you thinking about what? Your bills. When you're grinding for your kids and you know it's school back to school year and my kids need this, that, and the third. You get on that grind, guess what you do? You find a job. What that means, you put yourself to work. That means you have to get on your grind. So you got to go job hunting. You have to find the money and you have to do what in the midst of that you are putting yourself to work. Because you know your purpose is your kids and your bills, so it becomes like an
Ouroboros.
A cycle. It becomes a cycle. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you can't have one without having the other. And you can't put them in the pot without getting one or the other. Because if you mix work and grind together, then they're going to ask you what's your purpose. Whew. Go ahead, Eddie D. Now, if you mix grind and you mix goddamn purpose together, they're going to say, what's the word? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Then if you put the work and you put purpose together, they're going to say, damn, what you grinding for? So whatever you put in the pot, you cooking up one or the other.
What's the purpose of a nigga looking for work?
Whoa.
Get on his grind.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That nigga doing what again? Say that shit for the ones in the back, nigga. Say that shit for the ones in the back, nigga.
What's the purpose of a nigga looking for work? To get on his grind.
Nigga. Hey, y'all been tuned in, nigga. This Smokyn Wyrdz, man. Fire me up, nigga. We out this bitch.